Hi, my name is Rayyan. This is my demo for the Study Spaces app for my 4HC3 medium fidelity prototype. This was option 2 on the documentation, which was a campus study place review app. So let's get started. At the home page, we see that we have a title, we have a search bar, we have a filter search, and then we just have some popular study spots that are currently trending. We have 4 main pages that we'll go through as well. This is the footer, and then this is the bar that takes us to the home page. So what we can do first is we can get started with the filter search. So filters, this is an overlay which shows any filters. In this case, we have selected noise levels. We also have a focus rating where, depending on how focused you want to be, you can move the filters up and down, clear any filters that are applied, or apply any filters that you currently saw. Also, in the Any tab, you see more filters, and they're customizable based on the user's preferences. So to close the overlay, we're just going to click outside the screen like this. Now we can go to the search bar. Let's say we search for something like spots near me. So you can see this is a search results page. In this case, we see all the results that match our criteria, as well as some filters that we can select to kind of narrow down the search results. Also, from each of the search results, you can go to an individual page when you click this arrow. So this takes you to the individual page of the search bar. In this individual page, we have an image right here. We have the title. We have the overall rating. We have some tags that are relevant to the study space. So in this case, it's a quiet one. We have a section here where you can mark it as a favorite. And then we have the distance away that it is from your current location. Clicking this will also take you to a third-party app where you can be navigated to the location. The second part of the screen is the reviews screen. So the reviews are sorted by recent. So the newest reviews show at the top. In this case, Josh was the most recent review, and then Aisha. You have 2 sections here as well where you can leave a review, or you can notify me when a place is quiet. Now, this was one of the additional features that I added to the app. So in the case that someone's at home and they want to know exactly when the Mills silent zone is empty or free based on their preferences, they can just kind of click this button and they get a notification to kind of affirm their belief that it's been notified. Now we can go back and we can go on the favorites page. So the favorites page, like we said, are just the favorites that you have previously marked. Now, this is not necessarily the places you've visited, but the places maybe you want to visit or your friends have recommended to you. We just have some small details about each one, so the timings and then how far they are from your current location. We also have an option to add a new favorite, where this will take you to the search bar, and then you can kind of go from there. This page is the previously visited page. Now, in this page, it shows all the places that you marked an alert for, and you visited and you confirmed. So you get 2 main options here. You can leave a review or you get notified when quiet again in the case that you want to visit this place again. So we can click it again. Sure, notified. Now we can go on the notifications page. This has 2 main sections, just general notifications, in this case, like app updates and announcements, and a current set alerts. So whenever you set an alert for example, in this case, the Mills silent zone to be empty or to match your preferences, it kind of shows up here. You also have the option of removing the alert, and then you can obviously add it back. So we can go back to the home page. Now let's just check out the main iPhone screen page. So when we swipe up here, we get the main iPhone page here. Obviously, this is our app. And like you see, this is the notification that pops up. Now, this notification tells us that our alert that we set, the conditions for the alert have been met, and we also just get some brief live data that's pulled. So how far it is, the current crowd levels, and the current noise levels. From here, we can choose to either go to the study space directly, which would then navigate us through the third-party app, like we discussed, or we can go to the more details page, which will just take us back to the details page over here. That's my complete demo of the app. Thank you.